Good morning, everyone. It is that time again. It is another Neville Goddard reading for the morning for you to get your day started right. And I also want to say, I know I keep apologizing that I don't upload as often as I tell you, but I also have to say that I've learned when it comes to spirituality, there is no timing. I can tell you all the time, okay, I'm gonna upload one video a week, but if I don't feel it, nothing is coming out of me and it's just pointless. So I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna upload whenever I have something to share, whenever I feel something, whenever I want to talk to you, or whatever the reason might be, when I just feel it. So today is that morning, and we are doing another Neville Goddard reading for the morning. I haven't done this, I don't know how long. The last time was probably with you guys, but there's so many things going on right now. A lot of good. I don't necessarily say bad. There has not been anything bad going on in my life for about over a month now. Yay! But there were still a lot of changes in my life, and changes, no matter if it's good or bad, are always a little uncomfortable because we don't know how to react, how to act. What are we getting ourselves into? Was it the right decision? Was it not? Is this feeling just trying to tell me something, or is this how it's supposed to feel? Then you have good days and you're like, nah, I know there's gonna be bad days too. And then you have bad days and you're gonna be like, see, I knew this was fake. And it's just like this back and forth until you eventually get used to your new situation, or your new job, or your new person, or your new apartment. Everything new always feels weird at the beginning, doesn't it? Until you get used to it, and then you can enjoy it. That's at least how I feel like. And so many other things are changing rapidly in this world, as you know. I'm sure you feel it too. If you're here watching my content or watching other people's content in spirituality, then you feel it too. Like, the world is changing and we are changing, and new generations are being born every day. Generations different than yours and mine, maybe. I don't know how old you are, of course, but I feel like people in my age resonate with me. And I grew up without cell phones, without smartphones. I had a computer because I'm from a computer, family, IT family. But what I'm trying to say is all this technology. We grew up without social media. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have Instagram. I mean, TikTok. I didn't have my own email address until I was 20, maybe. Okay, maybe a little earlier, but I don't know what I would need an email address for, We were chatting on these ICQs, or I had MySpace, that was like our Facebook. So, okay, long story short, guys, I'm sorry. What I'm saying, things are changing, I'm changing, my life is changing, and I'm also growing. And we should always grow, by the way, because I heard this quote that said, if you stop growing, you start dying. And that is really true. Like, who doesn't want to grow? But what a lot of people don't realize is that growing also causes pain, also causes you to let go of old things that can no longer come with you, that have no space in your new life anymore. So all of these things. So that's why I feel drawn to my Greatest teacher. My greatest teacher, and who helped me manifest so many things in my life. And you guessed it, it's Neville Goddard. So today I'm going to do another Neville Goddard reading with you. And the way I do it on here is that I have the Neville Goddard Deluxe Collection right in front of me. It has all his books in one big book. And I'm just flipping through the pages, and I stop on one page, and then I'm going to read it to you guys. So let's do this. I have the book right here. Let's go. Okay. I have stopped here. Chapter 2, The Four Mighty Ones. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became into 4 heads. That's from Genesis 2:10. And every one had 4 faces. Ezekiel 10:14. I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. Daniel 3:25. 4 mighty ones are in every man. William Blake. The 4 mighty ones constitute the selfhood of man, or God in man. There are 4 mighty ones in every man, but these 4 mighty ones are not 4 separate beings, separate one from the other, as are the fingers of his hand. The 4 mighty ones are 4 different aspects of his mind, and differ from one another in function and character without being 4 separate selves inhabiting one man's body. The 4 mighty ones may be equated with the 4 Hebrew characters, Yod, He, Wah, He, from right to left, which form the 4-lettered mystery name of the creative power, Yahweh, or even occasionally as Jehovah, from and combining with itself the past, present, and future forms of the verb to be. Guys, okay. So this clearly has something to do with Jehovah. If you want to read more about this subject, just, I guess, Google it, or now people would say, ask ChatGPT, not Google anymore. But yeah, isn't it interesting? The 4 different types of you live in your mind. So I'm definitely going to look further into it to find out what exactly the 4 are. So far, I would have guessed that it's only 2, because I can kind of see in my own mind that I have like 2 sides to it. Like one that is, no, I'm not going to let this someone do that to me, or no, I have my right. And then on the other hand, I'm like this sweet person that everybody is taking for granted, and that everybody uses me, because I'm just too nice all the time. But I can also be a bitch. So I feel like it would be 4. It would be 2, but this says it's 4. So guys, I only told you it is chapter 2, and it is called The 4 Mighty Ones, but I didn't even tell you which book it is from. And the actual book that this was from, that I just read to you, is called Seedtime and Harvest. Also very interesting title of the book, right? All right, guys, with that, I will leave you into another beautiful day, and I hope you are doing great, and I will assume you will have an amazing day. Bye-bye, guys.